This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Caitlyn Clark is clearly a catalyst for a business that was, and let's be honest, Caitlyn to some degree financially saved the WNBA. It was hemorrhaging money for years.
You know that emptiness when your favorite show ends and you're stuck wondering what to do next. That's exactly how Caitlyn Clark fans felt once basketball season wrapped up. But don't worry, Clark might just have a surprise move that no one saw coming. Let's be honest, outside of Caitlyn Clark, the basketball scene can be a total snooze fest. And in the off-season? It's mostly just hype and speculation. Fans are starving for updates, and when it comes to Clark, the rumor mill has been in overdrive. Will she stay in the US? Jump to Europe? Take up competitive knitting, or maybe dominate pickleball? The fake news game has gotten so wild, some channels are even inventing steroid rumors just to stay relevant.
So, damn, what is going on?
Here's the deal, Clark's cooking up something no one saw coming. And it's not just about staying in the spotlight, it's about rewriting the rules, maybe even across multiple sports. We're talking game-changing, jaw-dropping, women's sports redefining moves. Can you really blame her for wanting to shake things up? But this isn't just about Caitlyn Clark, it's about setting a whole new bar for athlete influence and cross-sport stardom. Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Ready? Let's get into it.
Caitlyn, they said on the broadcast tonight that you were not going to play overseas, you were going to take some time. Can you just tell us a little bit more about that decision?
Think you've got Caitlyn Clark's next move figured out? Think again. What if I told you she's swapping her basketball sneakers for golf spikes?
I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do the next day. So maybe play some golf. I think that's what I'm going to do until it gets too cold in Indiana. So I got that. I'll become a professional golfer.
Not too much, babe.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Clark's bombshell announcement has left fans stunned. After weeks of wild speculation about her off-season plans, she's finally made a move, and no one saw it coming. The basketball phenom is trading the hardwood for the fairway, and this isn't just a casual weekend hobby. Here's where it gets wild. Clark is set to compete in the LPGA's Annika Pro-Am event at Pelican Golf Club in Florida. Yep, you heard that right, she'll be teeing off alongside golf legend Annika Sorenstam. Now that's a power move.
WNBA Rookie of the Year set to compete in a Pro-Am golf event next month. The Indiana Fever superstar will appear at the Annika, which is the next to last tournament on the LPGA Tour from November 11th through the 17th. She will also play in the Pro-Am event on November.
Now you might be asking, where did this come from? Well, turns out Caitlyn Clark's athletic talent goes way beyond the basketball court. She's been quietly building a diverse sports background for years. Remember her soccer days as a kid? That's where she first developed the explosive power behind her legendary jump shot. It's almost like she's been training for this moment all along. But golf? That's a whole different ball game, or is it?
I remember getting my first set of golf clubs for one of my birthdays when I was really young. My dad got it for me. It was an all pink bag, all pink clubs, and my dad would always take me when we were younger. I probably started playing golf when I was like 3rd or 4th grade. I mean, I was terrible. I couldn't hit it off the ground.
A viral video of Clark nearly sinking a hole-in-one is making waves, and trust me, it's a must-see. Her reaction after nailing that birdie? Classic Clark. That same fierce competitive fire she brings to the court is alive and well on the green.
Caitlyn, that could be in. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Caitlyn! Right from the hole! She's away! Caitlyn! Oh, let's go after that. Are you being serious?
Wow.
Are we sure it didn't go in? Oh, I can see it.
Clark herself is clearly fired up about this new challenge. In her own words, "I love golf, so the opportunity to play in the Pro-Am for a tournament with a legend like Annika Sorenstam's name on it is so exciting." You can practically feel the enthusiasm radiating from her.
Is this it? Is this like a, we're good, we're gonna call it a birdie? I don't think so. Oh! Yes!
That's huge. Great birdie.
Let's be real, This move isn't just about Clark's love for golf. It's a smart, strategic play to stay in the spotlight and keep fans engaged during the off-season. While other players are launching podcasts, Clark is out there expanding her brand and testing her limit. Remember the John Deere Classic Pro-Am? She drew massive crowds and earned high praise from pro golfers, not just for her skills, but for her character. Clark isn't just showing up, she's stealing the spotlight. This pivot to golf isn't just about staying active or relevant. Caitlyn Clark isn't settling for being a basketball star, she's on a mission to become a true sports icon.
Hey, for some golf.
Perfect out here.
I never golf this early in the morning. I grew up in Des Moines and I played there a ton. And honestly, I try to get back there as much as I can to play with my family. My dad plays a lot, my older brother plays a lot. So, you know, it's super.
Think about it. How many athletes can truly transition between sports at this level? Caitlyn Clark isn't just breaking barriers in basketball, she's redefining what it means to be a modern athlete. She's proving that you can dominate in more than one arena, constantly push your limits, and keep fans guessing at every turn. And let's be honest, this move. Absolute genius for fan engagement. The basketball season may be over, but Clark's giving us a reason to keep watching, cheering, and talking about her all year long. She's not just an athlete, she's entertainment. She's electric, unpredictable, and just flat out fun to watch. If you've made it this far and you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate you spending it here. Now, let's get back to it.
We're very competitive people. We love to compete, whether it's on the basketball court or if it's out here. I think it just adds a fun element to golf. That's in the hole!
Clark isn't just changing the game, she's rewriting the entire playbook for women's sport. Remember when Tiger Woods revolutionized golf? Well, guess who's doing the same for basketball and beyond? The numbers don't lie, and they're telling a story that's making everyone from fans to executives sit up and take notice. Let's talk about the Caitlyn Clark effect. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's a full-blown phenomenon flipping the sports world on its head. Viewership is soaring, and the stats prove it. All-star votes for the WNBA skyrocketed by 598% from 2023 to 2024. That's not a typo, nearly a six-fold increase in fan engagement, and at the heart of it all, the #1 vote-getter herself, Caitlyn Clark, whose magnetic presence on and off the court is rewriting the future of women's sports.
I should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA.
During her rookie season, Caitlyn Clark wasn't just good, she was a force of nature. She shattered 62 records and led the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance in 8 years. But it's not just the numbers, it's how she plays. Athletic, joyful, electric. Always putting the team first. It's also about how she carries herself, with confidence, grace, and a level of inspiration that's captivating an entirely new generation of fans and future players. You know you're doing something special when people start comparing you to Tiger Woods. And that's exactly what Robert Griffin III, a respected name in the sports world, did when he called Clark the WNBA's Tiger Woods. And he's not wrong. Just like Tiger brought a whole new audience to golf, Clark is pulling fresh eyes to women's basketball. Think about it, when did you start thinking golf was actually a sport? Chances are, it was when you saw Tiger Woods. Now ask yourself, when did you start watching the WNBA? The answer, Caitlyn Clark.
I feel like I'm like Tiger Woods, that's what it feels like. But then you go to the next hole and you get humbled instantly, so.
Clark isn't content with dominating just one sport, she's proving she's got game, no matter what kind of ball she's playing with. And fans? They are loving every second of it. Her foray into golf is pulling even more attention toward women's sports across the board, but Clark's impact goes far beyond her athletic skills. She's stepping into leadership roles that are shaping the future of women's sports. She's even been selected as a panelist at the Women's Leadership Summit, and this isn't just some PR stunt. It's a clear signal that Clark is deeply committed to advancing opportunities for women in sport, and it's not just fans taking notice. Zach Johnson, a two-time major golf champion, said it best, it's what she does off the court that makes it easy to be a fan of Caitlyn Clark. That speaks volumes. She's not just a phenomenal athlete, she's a role model, a leader, and a true game changer.
I loved doing anything that was competitive, so even though I was bad, I just kept really working hard.
Clark's influence is redefining what it means to be an athlete in today's world. She's setting a new standard for engagement and marketability, proving that it's possible to thrive in multiple arenas while building a powerful, authentic personal brand, and the ripple effect. It's massive. This could pave the way for new sponsorship deals, cross-sport collaborations, and year-round fan engagement like we've never seen before. But what if her impact goes even deeper than marketing and media buzz? What if Clark's golf swing sparks a broader revolution, reshaping how we think about player safety, team dynamics, and the holistic development of athletes? Could her off-season hobby be the catalyst for a whole new era in women's sports? The answer might be yes. And that future, it's already unfolding.
First putt of the day for birdie.
You might think Clark's decision to hit the links is just about personal growth or staying in the spotlight. Think again, this move could be the spark that lights real change in the WNBA. Sure, fans are buzzing with excitement, but they're also demanding better player safety, improved officiating, and real respect for the athletes on the court. And guess what? Clark's rising star power might be exactly what forces the league to listen. Let's break it down. Clark's transition to golf isn't just a headline, it's turning up the heat on WNBA leadership. The league's decision makers are starting to sweat, realizing that if they want to keep top-tier talent like Clark happy and healthy, they need to step up, because let's face it, top athletes have options: overseas leagues, other professional sports, entirely different career paths. Right now, the WNBA is lucky. Clark's dream is to play in this league, and she's likely tied in with endorsement deals that keep her grounded for now. But what about the next wave of elite athletes? They might not be as committed, or as patient. This isn't just about better contracts or nicer locker rooms. It's about meaningful, long overdue reform that could reshape women's pro sports as a whole. Ask yourself, when was the last time a single athlete had the power to influence an entire league? Clark's not just playing golf. She's playing chess. By diversifying her game, she's sending a clear message: the WNBA doesn't own its stars. And if it wants to keep them, it's time to evolve.
And the one thing as a very long-term sports fan I know is that officiating and refereeing is always at the top of a fan's list, of the media's list. Obviously not every, they're human.
And let's not forget about the mental game. Golf is a sport that demands precision, patience, and mental toughness, all qualities that directly translate to the basketball court. Clark isn't just working on her swing, she's strengthening her mindset. This approach could redefine how professional athletes train during the off-season, shifting the focus toward building mental resilience alongside physical skill. But it doesn't stop there. With Clark's skyrocketing popularity and cross-sport appeal, she holds unprecedented leverage that could reshape how athletes negotiate with their leagues. She's not just advocating for herself, she's setting a new standard for what players can demand: better safety protocols, more comprehensive healthcare, and improved training facilities. And while this is huge for the pros, her influence reaches even further. Clark is inspiring a new generation of young athletes to think beyond the boundaries of a single sport, to dream bigger, push harder, and use their platforms for real change. She's proving that it's possible to excel in multiple arenas and, in doing so, is showing everyone that the game, whatever it may be, can always evolve. And let's take a moment to talk about that platform. Caitlyn Clark isn't just an athlete, she's a leader. Her involvement in high-impact events like the Women's Leadership Summit shows she's deeply committed to pushing women's sports forward as a whole. She's not content with just personal success, she's focused on lifting the entire industry. As the legendary Annika Sorenstam put it, what she is doing to bring attention to women's sports, both on and off the court, is outstanding. And that's not just flattering praise, it's a clear recognition of Clark's power to be a true game-changer. So what does all this mean for the future of women's athletics? It could signal the beginning of a new era, one where player welfare becomes a central focus, not just a buzzword, where athletes are encouraged to reach their full potential, not only within their sport, but beyond it, and where the rise of one-star athlete leads to better conditions for all. Caitlyn Clark's move to golf isn't just about picking up a different ball in the off-season. It's a bold statement. A shift. A signal that change is coming. From how athletes train, to how leagues support their players, to how fans stay connected year-round, Clark is redefining the game, not just for herself, but for an entire generation.
I'm going to try to play more golf, honestly, over the break. I haven't been out there yet this year, so I got new clubs that I need to break in and see how they swing, so hopefully get out there later this week, honestly.
Clark's not just playing golf, she's reshaping the future of women's athletics. Her cross-sport appeal is putting pressure on leagues to step up, especially when it comes to player safety and long-term athlete support. The message is clear, stars like Caitlyn Clark have leverage now, and the Caitlyn Clark effect isn't just hype, it's redefining how we view athlete development, marketability, and influence. Her off-season decision could be the spark that ignites a whole new era in women's sports, one with better conditions, more opportunities, and a brighter spotlight for the next generation. So keep your eyes on Clark, because she's not just changing her game, she's changing the entire playbook. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss an update. Click the video on your screen now, and we'll see you in the next one.